friend, it's me, Bradley G, aka Magic Brad, the man, the myth, the legend, in my own mind. So today is Thirsty Thursday. I don't have my coffee or anything. What am I going to do? And here in my World Nerve Center headquarters, Synergy Cafe, which is my phone. And for those that might be interested, I did this entire thing from my phone, the ability to be mobile. So I've got this thing on a little tripod thing. I can show you the tripod someday. It's about probably a foot long and probably about 2 inches diameter, or not even that, 1 inch. And that's what's holding the phone. And then I'm using a piece of software called StreamYard, and I'm an affiliate for that. In case you want to use it, please use my link, magicbread.com/StreamYard. And that's how I do all this stuff. So what I wanted to talk a little bit about is time. I've heard the phrase, time is money. But if time was money, we'd all have the same amount of money because we have the same amount of time. We've all got 24 hours in a day and 365 days in a year. And the reason this came up is because I was trying to set up some meetings and just to have coffee and talk about stuff because things are changing so rapidly. And I enjoy just brainstorming and masterminding on different ideas and kind of staying with my finger on the pulse of the industry, whatever the industry is. And I've been self-employed all my life, so I've always had a pretty flexible schedule. I can kind of like doing magic full time. If I don't want a gig for a couple of weeks, I didn't have to book anything for a couple of weeks. So I tried to set these meetings up, but people, they say, I'm going through chaos right now. So they're just like swamped with work. They're stuck in an office. And I used to say tethered to an office chair. I like my time freedom. I know that when I had my expo business with Rick Martinek, he's a very hard worker. So he liked to just get in the office at 6 o'clock and stay there till 5. He was a 6 to 5 kind of guy. I like to be remote and leverage automation so I could schedule a bunch of posts on social media to go out, or I would delegate the distribution of our free passes for the expos to someone else that would go out and hit all the coffee shops all around the Twin Cities to come to the Healthy Life Expo this weekend at the Minneapolis Convention Center, all that stuff. I like to outsource. I like to leverage the internet. So that's kind of what this talk is about. And I see a lot of people that are trying to climb the ladder of social media and get exposure for their products and services. And they simply just post their self-serving agenda constantly. Yes, I post a lot of stuff. I admit it. But the idea is to start sharing other people's stuff. So that's what I do with my Synergy Collaborative members. And I want to share a little bit with you about my Synergy Collaborative members. So let me put on my peepers so I can see. And I'm doing this on my phone. So let me scroll down and find some of our members. I'm going to start with my friend Mary Jo Greenman. She's got a company called Las Vegas Tonight. And what they do is they do, there it is. They do the casino games, the blackjack tables. So for fundraisers and things like that, where you want to get a bunch of people together and do that pretend gambling thing. She's also got dunk tanks and bouncy houses and all that stuff. But I met her back in 1986 at a trade show. So she's been with me for a really, really, really long time. And she's a member of the Synergy Collaborative. So here's her contact information right here. There it is. Las Vegas Tonight, Inc. That's Las Vegas Tonight, Inc.com. That's the phone number of their office. I believe they're in Northeast Minneapolis. And she can set you up with casino games. It's those blackjack tables, the green cover, and play blackjack, and they don't do it for real. It's not real gambling like the casinos, but it's more for fundraisers where they're using pretend money and that kind of stuff. So that's my friend Mary Jo. I also wanted to give a shout out to my friend John Armstrong that he just became a member just recently because he's got a very unique coaching and consulting business in that he does it from a different kind of mindset or thinking style. And he does these events, what he calls adventure quests. I kind of look at them as retreats, but they're not really a retreat where you go to a place and do yoga and do classes and do workshops and listen to seminars. It's more of a journey or a quest, an adventure. That's why it's called an adventure quest. his information is right here. And that's how you get a hold of John Armstrong. You can see that little arrow there points down to his phone number and also his website, which is kind of long, Full Spectrum Coaching and Consulting.com. And that's John Armstrong. He's a local guy here in Minneapolis, right here in the Twin Cities. I've also got this thing. This is something he's got too. That's, I don't know if this QR code will work or not, but you can try and scan that QR code. I don't think it'll work. But if you have one of these cards, or just call John and ask him about Entrepreneurs Outpost. He's got this regular thing that he does on the third Thursday, noon to 1. And they just get on and talk to each other and share ideas from the entrepreneurial spirit. It's not so much a pitch fest where everybody does their little commercial kind of thing. It's really a collaborative of people, that entrepreneurs that get together and talk about the life of an entrepreneur, because it's different than a 9-to-5er. It's even kind of different than a partnership kind of thing. The entrepreneurial journey, it seems like they, like me, I do a lot of different things, and people go, "What do you do?" And it's kind of like, "What do you want done?" I'm not. It's hard to put me in a box. So I also want to give a shout out to my friend. Where's his stuff here? That's not it. Oh, by the way, here's John's Portugal thing. You can learn more about that by going to mysynergyretreats.com. He's doing an event in Portugal, an adventure quest in Portugal. And they're going to be going to Portugal in January. And it's very minimal deposit just to hold your space. I think it's like $500 just to hold your space. And contact John about the Portugal trip in January if you want to go to Portugal. I know my friend Casey Peak wants to go there. So let me bring this up, see if I can find another one here. There it is. My friend Joshua Peters. He's also a member of the Synergy Collaborative. And he does like therapeutic hypnosis. And there's his phone number, right, or his website right there, xfactorhypnosis.com. That's xfactorhypnosis.com. So that's how you can find Joshua. His office is in Edina. He lives in St. Paul, but his office is in Edina. And he does hypnotherapy, I guess you might call it. You'd have to ask him about the proper terms and all. But we're all working together in this collaborative, and see if I can pop that up too. If you want to get involved with the collaborative, it's right there, Synergy Collaborative, where we accomplish more. Together we accomplish more. That's synergycollaborative.com. That's my own little pitch for you. The Synergy Collaborative, basically, it started when I had it going way before the COVID thing, but I reignited it because when COVID hit, and being in the event business, we couldn't do any events. So I created an online promotion, marketing, social media, get the word out there about your business kind of group. And that's where I brought it back up. We had a lot more members. And then when I quit doing the expos, it tailored back a little bit. So I'm trying to bring this back up again. So yeah, I will add that. I was going to add a graphic to here, but I changed my mind. So that's Joshua Peters. He's a collaborative member and hypnotherapy. He also works with my friend Casey Peak. And Casey Peak and I do a Monday video podcast thing. So if you're interested in working with us, you can join the Synergy Collaborative. You can learn more about it. Just go to MagicBrad.com, and that'll take you there. What else? Let me take you over to the Magic Lounge. Hang on a sec. I'll pick you up and carry you over here. Dun, 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 dun. Right through here to the Magic Lounge. This is my World Nerve Center headquarters for my magical entertainment. How does that look? To do, I guess, kind of around the 90s or so. No, it wasn't the 90s. It wasn't the 90s. It was 20s. So I don't even remember. God, I can't remember time. But we used to do them on the boat, on the Minneapolis Queen River boat. And my friend David Lawrence with Paradise Charters out there, and we would do dinner shows on the boat. So I'm going to do a little illusion for you. Here, how's this? Here we go. From here to here to here to here to here. Roses. So, I don't want to take much more of your time. This is just a daily dose. Right there, the daily dose. Dun, 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 dun. The Synergy Cafe. You can see the domain name down on the bottom of there. The Synergy Cafe. The Synergy Cafe was, I've got two of them. I got My Synergy Cafe and The Synergy Cafe. So that's been the name of my podcast for quite a while now. Synergy Cafe. You can see it right there. I got all these little graphics with this fancy dancy software. Someday I would like to maybe have a co-op coffee shop primarily located here in the Northeast area, ideally right in Fridley, where I live. And I have some ideas of a collaborative coffee shop that would have a Victorian magical theme to it. It would be a private club situation, and it's a collaborative working space, not a co-working space where individuals are working on individual projects, but a collaborative place where we pick one project and collaboratively work on it. I just lost you. So, little glitch in the matrix there. Technology. That's one thing about technology. It's dynamic and always changing. So obviously got some bad reception going on. So let me tune this one off before I just lose you and go blank. If you want to grab a coffee, give me a call. I prefer to stay up on the north side. I don't want to drive all the way to Savage or anything like that. But I can meet you halfway in like West End area. Or come on up to Fridley. We've got places. I want to start doing some gatherings at Crooners on Wednesdays. There's the Shortstop Bar. I'm not a non-drinker, but if you want to go for a beer and I'll grab a burger, the Shortstop is close. We could meet there. There's also the Brew House, which is in New Brighton. There's a place called the Clapping Monkey that's located in Fridley in a vintage shopping, what did you call it? Flea market kind of space. And there's a Spy House that's up in Northeast on Central and Broadway. Whoops, sorry. Okay, that's all I've got for you. So enjoy. Thanks for watching. Peace, love, and happiness. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be good, be kind, be nice. Did I say be nice? Yes. Be nice. Be nice. Be kind. See ya. Bye.